When you're getting close to it, you can feel the audience, oh, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. You know, so they know it's coming. And then when you say the words for the first time, it's like a rock concert. You know, I did the movie Van Helsing, where I did more of a, you know, it's more of a serious take on the monster and closer to the book. People say, why do you want to do Frankenstein again or a monster again? And I love doing them, and my kids love me doing them. So we play monsters at home all the time. So I just get to go from home and continue what I've been doing with children, you know, playing the monster. So I love it. And there's dancing. You know, I'm used to singing, and now I get to dance, much to my mom passed away a couple of years ago, but her idea for me was to be a dancer on Broadway, so I'm a monster, but I'm dancing. My mom was the ballet director. My dad was a football player, All-American football player at Georgia Tech, so I sort of grew up playing sports and theater, and it just became such a part of my life, going from one to the other. I first worked with Susan Stroman in 1999 at the National Theatre in London production, the revival production of Oklahoma. Won the Olivier, then when it transferred here, won the Drama Desk, the Outer Critics Circle Award, and the Tony. I just start having them on like a shelf, and then they would just disappear, and I was like, I don't know where they are. And then I would notice that there was like Play-Doh statues or drawings that the kids had done that basically they had taped to the front of these awards. So they could care less, you know, so that just keeps me humble in the fact that it's more about the kids than it's about us. So I think they're behind some artwork that Skylar may have done recently. There's not a single person who's seen the movie who doesn't remember the whole putting on the Ritz thing. And then you add Susan Stroman to the mix, and she just, you know, she takes it in so many new areas. I don't really know of anyone else I've ever worked with who can take up whatever you can do as a person. She can somehow come up with choreography that is challenging but is doable, and it also makes you look fantastic. I think it's physically my demeanor or my initial reaction to me is, oh, he's a big, scary kind of guy. But anybody who knows me, it's like, if I had a nickel for every time somebody said, you know, you've got to do some sort of comedy because you're so, you know, people don't see that. So this is I think it's an introduction to that. It's still the monster, but there's parts of this that are just Brooksian. When you deal with Mel Brooks, all bets are off. So it's pretty special. I call him, he doesn't know this, but I call him my Jewish Santa Claus, because he's that kind of character. He's so full of energy, always upbeat, always jovial, and he's always working on making this better. His saying in this is, if it's giggles are out, laughs, we keep laughs. If there's just giggles, we're going to change it. And I think, and he does that. He just works. He doesn't have to, but you can tell he really just loves what he's doing. I'm a theater geek. This is what I do. If I had to do something else, I have no idea what it would be. Do you?